Hello everyone, I'm coming to you today kind of frustrated because I couldn't find the intro clip for this video, but we move. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I get this twisted protective style, and I'm going to be going through how I twist, how to make twisting easier for you, and how I maintain my twists throughout the time that I have them. Make sure to subscribe and like this video and comment below if you enjoyed it, and let's get started. I've already combed through my leave-in and my sealant, and now I'm parting my hair into two and putting my Marley hair as close to the scalp as possible and start to twist normally, literally like how you twist if it was your own hair. Don't worry if the hair is slipping, as the Marley hair may not attach immediately, but even if it slips by a few centimeters, this will lower the overall tension that it will have on your scalp, and it will actually blend better with your hair. I know I breezed through that explanation, but there will be many other chances for you to see how exactly I twist throughout this video. Now, for my twisting technique, one thing that I found helps me a lot is to be organized. Now, I make sure that I part my hair and I have like a plan before I get into twisting. Now, normally I will part my hair into 4 sections, so one big line down the middle and one across my head, and then for each section I do 10 braids so that I have exactly 40 braids. This allows me to only use one pack of hair, because one pack of hair for me has 40 strands of Marley hair in it. Now, making sure that you're organized and parting is also going to shorten the time you need to do your twists. Unfortunately, for this video, I was kind of all over the place with my parting. I didn't plan ahead as well as I thought I did, and I ended up doing, I believe it was 45 or 46 twists on my head instead of 40, and that made me open a new pack of hair, but normally I use one pack of hair for this style. Now moving on to the second demonstration of how I twist my hair, I'm going to first part it into the size that I want, and then I'm going to spritz the roots of my hair with water. I did oil my scalp earlier, but this is just to get it malleable and soft. Then I'm going to add my leave-in. This is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil leave-in, and then comb that through, and then apply my shea butter sealant. This is just the Glow Force multi-use butter, rubbing it on my ends and moving it up throughout my hair, combing that out as well. Then I'm going to grab my Marley hair, split that down the middle, and then start twisting. Now, as you can see, I'm really trying to show you guys, but you put the Marley hair as close to your scalp and then literally start twisting like how you twist your normal hair. As you will see, there may be a small space where the Marley hair didn't at first attach. Don't worry about that, because it will help your hair blend better, and because you spritzed your roots at the beginning, the hair will puff up and sort of become the same size as the twist, and it will actually look really nice. I'll show you guys a close-up. Look, it's blended. So don't worry if it doesn't attach immediately, but it's gonna look good at the end. Now, another thing or another tip that I would like to mention on how you can twist better. Now, a lot of people like to complain like when they twist, their fingers get tired and like they start to hurt. What I find to be very helpful is to keep my hands and like my fingers very oily. Like as you can see here, my fingers are super shiny. That's because I have a lot of shea butter on my fingers, which helps with slip, and the slip and the oiliness will reduce the friction between your fingers and the hair that you're manipulating. And especially Marley hair, because it's thicker and more coarse, it's going to cause more friction with your fingers. So just having them extremely lubricated will help you twist way easier and will cause less strain. Moving into twist maintenance and basically talking about how I keep my scalp happy, healthy, and how I keep this style for as long as possible is number one, most important, wrapping your hair at night, which is like duh, but I still need to enforce this because it's so important. The longevity of your style will literally depend on how you keep it throughout the night, because if you have a pillow that's rubbing on your hair for like up to 8 hours in your sleep, that is going to cause a lot of frizz and make your hair look way older than it really is ahead of time. So making sure that you tie your hair with either a silk scarf, satin scarf, a do-rag, whatever you have that's not cotton and that's smooth and that won't cause friction, will keep your twists looking fresh for way longer. The second way I maintain my hair is I will oil my scalp whenever necessary, and for me that ends up being every week. My scalp starts to get a bit dry like on the 6th day, and then on the 7th day is when I will oil it. I will oil it and I will massage it lightly. I'll massage it enough to stimulate my scalp and blood flow, but also be gentle enough to not cause a lot of frizz. Now I will do this using my Glow Force scalp stimulating oil, which smells really good, and just getting any oil that smells good and that you enjoy using and that's beneficial for your hair works fine. When it comes to washing my hair, I'm someone who really likes to wash my hair like every week. However, when I have a style like this and I want to preserve it for a bit longer, I will push and wait for at least 2 weeks before I wash it. Just making sure I keep my scalp super healthy and not apply too much to my scalp will help me keep my hair as clean as possible for as long as possible. But if you're somebody who can stay much longer without washing your hair, then go ahead and do so. By all means, that will definitely help the longevity of the hair. After about like however long, be it 3 weeks or a month with this hairstyle, if you feel like you don't want to remove everything or redo everything, or it doesn't even need to be 3 weeks, if you just feel like your hair is starting to look a bit old, you can go ahead and redo the front, which is what I normally do to preserve my styles even longer. Just redoing the twists that are around your hairline, and also because I like to wear my hair in a bun, it's important for me to redo the hairline whenever I feel like it's looking kind of shabby. And yeah, that's just something you guys can try and do to preserve your hair for longer. In this clip, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I actually took a bigger section of hair to twist as opposed to the hair I took on my hairline. This section, which is in the middle of my head, is much bigger because I normally put my hair in buns, so I don't really show this part of my head, and therefore I like to just do them a bit bigger. It saves me more time, and using bigger sections of hair equals less tension overall for me. So that's just something that I do, and if you guys would like to incorporate it, go ahead. This is the slipping that I'm talking about, that I'm trying to show you over there on top, but it always blends right back and becomes seamless. Don't worry about that slipping at all. As you can see here, I'm done with half of my head. I was so happy and I was doing it in good time. I normally finish these twists in about an hour if I'm really like not being distracted and just really organized and go from start to finish. In this session, I did take an hour and a half simply because I was filming, which brings about a lot of different logistics that will take a bit more time, and also because, like I told you guys earlier, that whole sectioning thing really like took some time from me. But normally if you sit down, guys, and you just put on like a movie or something, you will finish these twists. I am finally done with my twists, and although my back had fallen off and my neck had cracked and popped and all of that, I am still really happy with the way my twist turned out, and I am so happy that I was dedicated and I did it, you know, in the time that I did. I really do think they look nice, and I plan on keeping them for a month. I'll let you guys know how they turn out through my Instagram stories. You guys should definitely follow me on there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.